are live. For anyone watching the past broadcasts of this, just so you know, a hell of a lot of spoilers are going to happen on this episode alone. It comes way into the Final Fantasy 15 story. Like 75% through the story, I want to say. It's going to have a shit ton of spoilers. If you have not finished Final Fantasy 15 or you have any interest in the story and you still want to play it, do not watch this episode. This is the last episode from what we understand. They've hinted at other ones, but the last of what they've actually said they're going to make. Following the side characters, so like Prompto, Gladiolus, and Ignis' stories. I played Prompto's story, I played Gladio. And Gladiolus is his real name, but still. And the multiplayer of this, and it's been streamed if you want to check it out, and it's up on YouTube for past broadcasts, but yeah. It's not going to be a very exciting stream. These are, well, yes and no. There's going to be exciting parts, at least Prompto had some exciting parts. Gladiolus' episode wasn't eh. Ignis's, though, has a shit ton of story. Pockets of plot that just disappeared, that they didn't talk about in the game. They hinted at, but they didn't really talk about. And we got to, basically, we're gonna finally figure out what the fuck happened. So, I hope those who were heeding my warning, what I'm looking forward to is finding out how he became blind. And Ignis became blind at the end of the game, and I mean, there wasn't a lot of questions as far as how did they get Noctis's and Ignis's body, Noctis and Freya's body out of there, and Luna Freya, died, but I had no question on how they got out of there. It made sense to me. I wonder if the gameplay's a little faster paced. I didn't look into it too much. I like to be a little more surprised when I play something new. Having expended all of his energy in the fight with Leviathan, Noctis collapses upon the altar of the Tide Mother. Though their conflict has ended, the battle between the gods and the Imperial forces rages on. Fearing for his friend's safety and the chaos of war, Ignis races through the ruined streets of Altissia to rescue the fallen prince. So, like, this is directly after fighting and killing Leviathan. So, Luna Freya's already dead. She was killed in cold blood by, I forgot your name. The main bad guy. The banished king, prince, whatever his name was. I forgot his name. But he totally, names are escaping me. Like, I see them in my mind, but I can't pronounce them. But he Sephiroth'd Luna Freya, very similar to Eris, depending on localization. So I'm assuming it's gonna just be chaotic. We're gonna be fighting random thugs. I don't think we lost the power or the magic of the king yet, so the crystal is still there. Or the power of the prince's crystal magic, whatever, is still available to me. So I'll have my blades and everything. It's been forever since I finished this game. I want to say almost a year later. I want to say the game came out a year ago. But, we'll see what's gonna end up wrapping back around, I guess. I don't like so much room above. Oh, this is a throne room.
Listen well.
King Regis.
A king cannot lead by standing still. A king pushes onward always, accepting the consequences and never looking back. That said, a king can accept nothing without first accepting himself. Should he stand still, I ask you to stand by him and lend him a hand, as his friend and as his brother.
But basically his slave.
Please, take care of my son.
I'm like only a few years older. Ignis. Weird way to handshake. Kid. Am I supposed to do something? Okay.
I'm afraid I must ask your forgiveness.
Recap time. I like how every other window is on fire. In Altissia.
Noct! Do you read me?
Nah, bitch.
Do you know if he's okay?
The trial should be over by now, right?
Can't tell a bloody thing from here. Let's make for the altar. Look out!
Of course not, by myself. Chapter 1, Callings. Calling would have been... No, yeah, that's a weird one too. Title-wise. Convenient log is convenient. Not my leopard print shirt. Hand washed only. Yeah, shit's going down. Wow, that water does not look like it's a physical thing. A king in peril. Swim to shore. I feel like there's
Just a touch higher.
various other shores that I could swim to.
Here.
Tilt towards nearby land to climb up onto shore. Oh,
Pronto!
Iggy, I thought you were a goner.
Take more than little Senator. I'm more worried about Noct. I'll find a way to the altar, but I need you to keep the enemy distracted.
You got it.
oh, this is
I need a better vantage point.
where's the game machines? The pinball machines are supposed to be over here.
They've got eyes everywhere.
That's not how you walk with a gun. Ignis' spell daggers can be imbued with elemental properties. Any of the D-pads on the top. Set to switch elemental enchantments. Okay. Press up to flame bind your spell daggers. Blades imbued with fire type and elemental energy are strong against single targets.
Easy.
Can I not? Oh, they're already flame bind. I see. Anyone else? Okay. Jesus. That is totally something I could jump over, but whatever. I'm gonna go back around then. Running low. Oh shit. Hey Diego! I'm sorry, babe. At some point I forgot to plug back in the computer. I think it's when we were recording. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
Good?
Yes.
Okay. I barely heard you. It's funny, but I was like, what, that's my
Sorry. Thank you. Alright. I feel like there's things to collect. Ugh. I'll just replay later. Oh shit. Frostbind. Okay. Can't tell if I'm doing the strategy or not. Okay, now we're gonna learn how to do electricity. Oh, I'm just. Oh shit, we can teleport. Oh, I already did it. Thank you.
Cease this!
Yes. Time for my special. Where'd you guys go? What? Oh.
It's over!
I actually had no idea what any of that would have done. Now I know.
You just keep coming.
To try collect your and focus and dodge attacks. Okay. When you gain total clarity, the spell daggers perform differently depending on the. Okay, frostbound daggers strike multiple enemies at once. Okay, that seems like something I want to do. I want to do frostbind. Pretty sure I didn't do that right. But whatever. My hands are still on fire, but I guess. Yes. We're gonna fashion some Fangdangle MacGyver shit right now. Yep. Of course. Assassin's Creed this shit. You obtain a hook shot. Mount Fallen Magitech Trooper. Press L2 to pull yourself up on high ground. L2. Use your hook shot to ascend buildings and cross your tops with ease. Well. Oh my god, this is exactly how Assassin's Creed is. Syndicate anyway, sorry. Oh, they're still fighting? Oh no, he's fighting them. Yeah, okay. Why are you even standing there? That's a dumbass move. Well, I mean, it's full of automatons, really. They're not real people inside those ships, but that's a lot of ships you're just fucking over. What is it? Hey, Dreamforce. Imperial forces have overtaken the city of Altissia. Press R3 to check their presence on the situation map. What? To observe the state of Altissia from above, R1. Okay. Different colors show which parties control a given area. Niflheim, Ikorio, and Open. This is very Assassin's Creed-ish. Okay, wipe out the Imperial forces in areas to return control to Ikorio. Alright, well, is there something I can do? Okay, I mean...
Attention, all units. The Hydrian has fallen to the Archean. Imperial forces moving from the city center toward the altar.
Check the Empire's strength to gain a given area. I don't care.
All
I
units
feel like I could just
withdraw from the
totally hack
front
and
lines
slash this.
immediately. I repeat, all units withdraw immediately.
Oh, I see. It's a one-time move. Whoa! Ah!
It's over!
Forgot to... There we go. Thank you.
Wescom here. The Empire has the Archean surrounded. Until he smashes their ships, that is.
And I need to get to the altar before that happens.
You could try crossing the Eastern Bridge, if it's still standing.
Here's to hoping. Heading that way now. Wish me luck.
Fingers crossed.
This is weird.
Madam Secretary, come in.
Aha, there's
I
stuff.
need your help. I fear Noct is in danger.
I did the entire city of Altisha, in case you haven't taken a look around. He and his girlfriend are probably long gone.
No. I made a promise to keep him safe. A promise I intend to keep.
Clearly don't give
How
no shit.
noble. I'll see what my men can do, but I won't promise anything.
This feels like
Ignis
a lot of
here.
place to...
Do you copy?
Loud and clear!
What's your status?
Preoccupied!
Looking people? Because that's what it sounds like you're doing. I am good, Drew Force. How about
Understood.
yourself? I mean, good today.
Pronto?
It's been a rough couple of weeks.
Pronto! Do you copy?
How do I do this again? There you go. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a person.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they're like, can you, like, lock on to the right guy? They're all over the rooftops. Can I lock onto him? Oh, yeah. I'm not good with the locking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop it. God, he just doesn't lock on correctly. But how you been doing, Drew? guy, but let's try it. What was it, R3? To scan the area. That area is still red. This area is not. This is all part of the same area, it looks like. Okay. Can I mark these people? Or... This is the most we've gotten to ever explore. Altisha. So that's good. Holy. Is it too far? I think it's too far. Jump. Ah. Can I destroy these? No. Okay. Can I jump on these? Thank you. Alright. Greatest angle in the world. This is not the greatest. Okay, so it looks like there's two different machines I gotta be worried about. I'm gonna do this one. Dang it. Damn it. I'm stuck inside of it. Oh, okay, I'm done already. I've not been able to dodge very well.
It's over!
Alright. Oh, hi. Yeah, I figured that would be a B. Use twice as many spells. Our potion is everywhere. Moving us down. Anything else? Of course. Stop destroying the gorgeous landscape! You jerks. Oh, well, it'll take a long way around. Even though I know how to swim. Oh. Oh, damn it.
Have you located the ring yet, Commander? And what of Luna Freya?
Both, High Commander. but our forces are unable to extract either at present. We've no way of approaching the altar so long as the Archean stands in our way.
So there was a point where he became enemy of his own empire, and we didn't know why.
God's on his side. Neither the king nor the
Oh, they can
Oracle
totally
will
see
see
you
what
behind
arrives
there.
as the fighting continues. Order a full retreat. I'm going in alone.
But sir...
I assume you were already familiar with how I got this arm.
Yes, sir.
Then you must also know the ring is worthless without one who can wield it.
Very well, sir. How dare he address me with such impudence? Has he forgotten his place entirely? Or is he too concerned about his sister to care?
What? This is weird. Gotta say, one of the downfalls of this game is the not so believable dialogue and character development.
Time is of the essence.
It's very hard
Which
to
way
be.
to the altar?
You gotta like. Didn't I just save this shitty place?
Prepare yourself!
Ah, no! Oh god! I'll take anything else but that. Oh god, no!
It's over!
Oh, that wasn't as bad as it usually is. Oh, look at you. Ugh. God damn, his fucking dodge is so slow compared to like Noctis's. Oh, I'm not good at the restabilizing myself.
Get out!
Get out of there, get fucking out of there! God damn it! It's like the worst.
There's more?
Of course there's always more. Are you really that surprised?
This is it!
Holy shit. Oh gosh. Pointless. Oh, there's a collectible right there.
Attention, all units. Assemble at the docks and prepare for withdrawal immediately. We depart in 3 minutes.
Wait! I'm headed to the altar. I need a boat!
Have you lost your marbles?
No, but we'll lose the king if we don't act.
Give him what he wants.
Understood.
With my thanks.
Keep them. I'll take Gil instead. Do you copy?
Ain't a hard question, Iggy. Do you copy? Yes or no?
Yes, I copy.
Then speak up next time. Look,
Shut
I'm just as
up,
worried as you are.
Radio.
But we
Jesus
can't go
Christ.
losing our heads. If we want to save Noct, we gotta keep it together.
Ain't losing it.
Yes.
God, I hate. Like
I
after,
suppose you're right.
We'll keep moving.
I thought I was gonna like
I
Gladio,
will.
but he really is just an annoying little macho piece of shit. Prompto's annoying as fuck, and then Ignis, he can be pretty annoying, but he at least seems more level-headed and sound in his decisions and understanding of shit. So I'm much more okay with him. That was weird. What? What did I do? Oh.
Yeah.
He kicked.
Yeah.
These don't seem so hard to take back. I'm not even sure if I'm in the right area. Okay, that's all blue. Of course, they can take it back at any time, so what does it matter? I have to do it all over again. I feel like if I explore, it's just for collectibles, really. 'Cause there's not much else around here. Can I? Because collecting those little things, like the scraps and stuff, is good for creating new spells. I don't know if that's a thing he can do. God damn it. No. Whoever thought the pickup item should be tied to the same button that makes you jump is infuriatingly. Like, why? Why did you think that was okay? There's a collectible here. What the fuck is this staircase for? Alright. Oh, it's a camping area. Why aren't you guys, like, out of the city? You guys are like the closest to where all this shit is happening right now. Oh, you're taking the boats out of here. I thought the whole thing about people evacuating was like what we negotiated.
There you are, ready to ship out.
Models, man.
Ready as I'll ever be. We best get the civilians out of here while there's still time.
Listen, are you sure about this?
Of course.
Well, just make sure you come back alive. Both of you.
Isn't that the idea? Alright. God, why is he so slow picking this up? on. Is there anything in there? Not that I can see. Alright, and then this all leads back to the refugee area. Oh my god, pick it up. Like, the pickup button should have been like square or something. The square is normally dodge. That would have been just as bad. Okay, circle to pick up, because it's usually attack and you don't... Generally, when you're exploring, you're not in attack mode, so you like, I have to hit it several times for it to actually do anything. Looks like that's everything. Oh, that just drained of all the water. To there. Alright, so yeah, I did pick up quite a few things. Gear. Doesn't look like it's letting me change anything out right now, so... Do I cook myself my own meal? No, I look at orders. Apparently. I'm ready. Do I just go? Yeah.
Hang on, Noct. I'm on my way.
Oh, nope, that's backwards.
Onward.
So am I gonna be dodging things?
Right.
It's
Should be able to reach the
what?
edge
What
this
the
way.
fuck? What? The water isn't reacting. Yeah, the water's not reacting like there's shit falling in it. Or that, you know, there's a giant titan inside of it. Like, where's the splash damage? Or the splash? Oh, we can swim. Really?
Well, well, look who it is. What could one of His Majesty's royal retainers be doing here, of all places?
That's a stupid question. Oh, okay. How convenient.
Bloody hell.
I must thank you for your visit to Fort Ballroom.
Oh, thank God you can't shoot for shit. Lord, Jesus Christ. Controls are definitely flimsy as shit.
Surrender now, and I'll ensure your end is as painless as possible.
Man, whoever voice acted this guy was not paid a lot.
Then you leave me no choice.
He's a speaker. What am I supposed to do?
They come.
I don't know what you want me to
Plenty
do.
more where that came from.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Is this just like a cinematic
One
scene?
good turn deserves another.
There's nothing I
And
can
I
do
believe
here.
I owe you quite the turn. Once you're out of the way, the ring of the Lucian will be mine.
This boat is indestructible. It's amazing. Ugh. This feels so forced. I thought I was gonna like this
Afraid
one.
not. It will never be yours. I'll make sure of it.
Did you say afraid knocked? Alright.
You shall rue the day you defy the Niflheim Emperor.
This is it! It's over!
Go on, beg for your life. Just like that pathetic old...
I can't remember. Oh, the old person. Now I remember.
I must get my hands on the ring before that impudent outsider Ravens beats me to it.
No one won't let you!
You are certainly putting up quite a fight.
Problem with the giant robots.
You're mine! Out of my way!
You're fast and nimble like me. Tiny. Doesn't do jack shit.
You
He
wretch!
killed the old man, I think it was, right? Lestalem. I forgot he was a thing. He's so slow and dramatic. I want to love this, I really do.
Ravers.
It's making it really hard to care. It's so long. The cuts in between stuff. Yeah, sure, I just saved, but whatever. Streaming for 45 minutes now. Not too much has happened. So this is the brother of Luna Freya, who's been working for the Empire since his parents died, because that makes sense, even though the Empire killed them. Yeah, he ain't a big fucking deal. It's like a bad anime.
I've no quarrel with you, boy.
Sure, whatever.
Join me. I can secure us a way to the King and the Oracle.
How do I know I can trust you?
Have you any other options?
You have a point.
It's one of your daggers.
Then it's settled.
Thank God that. Ugh.
Let's be quick.
Literally just dancing around in circles. God damn that. Stop. God, that's so fucking annoying. God damn it. You're gonna force me to take the stairs. Oh, these already did.
Your time is up.
So each character or episode has had a counterpart in it, so to speak.
Your time is up.
It was a collectible up here. Unless I'm angry, like Angel. Please don't. I am picking up stuff.
You might be of use after all. Follow me, if you're ready.
Not yet. I'm gonna check out some collectibles in the area. So I destroyed like one of the only few ships to get people out of here. There you are. Alright, let's check over here. Are those just lights? I think those are just lights. Oh, there you go. Lord knows I'm gonna need them. Keep fucking myself over. Beware of the demonic spiders. They really screw you over if you miss a beat. Seriously. Make you do a boogie? There's a shit ton of stuff. I hope there's not like a collect everything trophy. Cause like, it's a lot of stuff. I feel like you can go all over this fucking city. I don't know what Diego is watching with our friend Mark, but sounds like they're having a good old time. Oh, you're over there. It's like, how did you get over this place? Knew it. Damn it, jump over. There's one on top of the table, too. We'll go get that. Feels like there's a lot here. heal or anything.
Magitech armor.
Indeed.
What?
You needn't waste your time. I've ordered a full retreat. They'll be gone soon enough.
Very well.
Oh, talking to him? About his allegiance, about his arm, about Noct.
Why turn against the Empire? Why now?
My sister's life is at stake. Is that not reason enough?
Oh,
Her life was always at
The paths
stake.
we tread may differ, but the blood coursing through our veins is one. So too is our calling. I must protect her.
That was a very dramatic way of saying she's my sister. About Noct.
is it safe to assume this means you'll lend Noct a hand?
Don't be asinine. Our interests may have aligned in this moment, but I have not allied myself with him.
Just asking, jeez.
What of it?
I have doubts that you were born with a prosthetic.
Your doubts are correct. I once believed it was I who was destined to dispel the darkness. This is proof I was wrong.
That's the weirdest conversation you guys had.
The Empire is after the ring of the Lucii.
You don't
If the
say.
ring falls into the wrong hands, I fear there's little hope for either of them.
Then we must hurry.
Well, it doesn't work with anyone but the person that's supposed to have it, or we deemed
We
worthy.
haven't much time.
I'm aware.
Magic armor is patrolling the area. Approach from mech undetected and press X on rapid signal to deliver a stealth attack.
Tread quietly.
I know.
Is he looking straight at us?
Keep up.
Right.
Why did it take me forever to kill him the last time? Yeah, whatever. Well, these DLCs are usually about 2 to 3 hours, so I'll just play it to the fullest. Really? I can't get in there? Come on. Perfect spot for a collectible. Or a item. Another crashing session?
Ready?
Oh, you have to ask. Let's make this quick.
Gladly.
I didn't even think I was close enough to him for stealth. Why am I hacking slashing if I could do this?
Don't get in my way.
So long as you stay out of mine.
Tell me, do you truly believe Noctis is the one true king?
I believe it goes without saying.
Yet when the flames of war enshrouded Tenebrae, his father spared us nary a second thought. No savior king could possibly be born of such cowardice.
To aid the king is the Oracle's calling, is it not? Or have you simply forgotten the pledge sworn by your forebears?
I have not forgotten, nor have I forgiven.
Okay, his reasoning for hating Noctis is because his dad, by the way, left him when Empire was attacking their city because he could not help them. And he had to protect, he took his sister, by the way, and Noctis to safety. Because this kid decided when he was a kid he ran over to his parents who were killed by the Empire, in which he has joined because he doesn't like Noctis's lineage because he thinks they betrayed or abandoned them when they needed them. And I was like, I don't think you get it. Like, he was the worst written character in this game. His motives make no fucking sense. Jumping in. Did we kill him? I guess so. Jeez.
Yeah.
And going between Assassin's Creed and Destiny, this is a very slow game.
It's over!
Oh my god, can you stop?
You alright? Well enough.
It goes into like
You're
cinematic
resilient,
scenes and I
I'll give
can't
you
move.
that. If Noctis is the true king, he still has much to prove.
I guess.
The darkness will not wait for his ascent. It will consume our star, and all upon it.
I know. He may not yet grasp the gravity of his calling. But once he does, he will rise to the occasion and fulfill his destiny.
Yeah, whatever.
One can only hope you're right.
It's just, even if he isn't the guy, what does it matter? Like, it's not like you're actively finding the right person. Oh, there it is. I was like, I'd be surprised if there wasn't anything over here. Who's honking a boat horn right now? One sec. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I'm pretty sure I have to go around to get that one. Oh, I got tired. I forgot they have a stamina thing. All the magic in the world and they still get tired from running too far. Yeah, sure. I
Move
don't
quickly.
care.
Right. Knocked!
Luna Freya!
Are you her dog?
Oh, we didn't see her dog.
A power greater than even that of the Six, purifying all by the light of the crystal and the glaives of rulers past. Only at the throne can the chosen receive it, and only at the cost of a life his own. The King of Kings shall be granted the power to banish the darkness, but the blood price must be paid. To cast out the usurper and usher in Dawn's light will cost the life of the chosen.
Thank you.
He sacrificed all for the king, so must the king sacrifice himself.
Is he showing him the future right now? Because this is seriously 10 years from now.
Reflection, let the light of providence shine within.
Thank you, speaking dog. Very brooding of you.
What did I just see? A vision of what's to come?
Hold on, Noct. There's a potion here. You don't understand.
Noct! No.
Sorry about your sister.
First, the Lucians stole from me my mother.
Again, the Empire killed his mother. In front of him.
Now they make a sacrifice of my sister.
Grabbed him from his elbow.
Out of my way! What are you doing? What I should have done long ago. Ridding us of this menace.
That's a weird way of pushing someone away. What is going on? This fucking game is so awkward.
Stand in my way and you
Left your party so he can fuck you up. Am I gonna play now? Because I'm not hitting anything right now. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is just like a quick time event. Are we zooming out? Yep, we're zooming out.
Understand the pain you must be.
Come on, I can't even do anything yet.
The one who did this to her.
I don't want the map. I'm trying to lock onto him.
Lady Lunafreya came to her king's aid in his time of need. She was fulfilling her calling. Don't try to chat like this. She didn't need to die. Take this.
Okay, I can dodge myself, but I can't get like anything from it unless I dodge when they want me to dodge. Is this better? I don't know if electricity is better against him or not.
Worthy. Kill him, and her sacrifice will have been for naught. Kill him, and you kill her hopes for the future.
What hope is there in a future
We
that
can
my
just wait until he's
sister
done
will
talking.
never see?
Prepare yourself.
Decide now or I'll cut my
Cease this.
Too late.
Can't see anything. Thank you, camera
The king
angle.
is the oracle's calling.
And what of his calling? When will he fulfill his? And even if he does, that still wouldn't bring her back.
Really hard to listen to you guys when, you know, this shit is going on. I need to use an elixir now.
It's over!
Oh, this is a long battle. Oh, okay.
Not
One of
did
these moments.
choose to become king. His ascension was ordained by the crystal.
Seriously.
It wasn't mere happenstance.
It was a mistake.
One that must be corrected. You,
Oh,
of
where'd he
all
go?
people, must understand how Noct feels. Bereft of both parents, forced to carry on despite losing those you love. You both feel that pain. I feel nothing.
I don't know what happened to his mother. They never explained what happened to
The
them.
power of the storm surges through my blade. Prepare yourself. How dare you! Suffer! Death to Noctis and his men!
Oh, well, I'm trying.
This can't be.
Can I use this now?
You're mine! It's over!
Oh, I'm glad we both jumped up at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Death to Noctis and his men! Too late. Prepare yourself! Yeah. It's over!
You jerk. You had to stab it through my arm?
I always knew. That you would face your fate without fear. Fulfill your duty without regret. But part of me always hoped that I might see you happy one day. Your burdens lifted, free to live and love as you please. You would have made a beautiful bride.
Still a weird thing to say to your sister.
Even in death, the Oracle does not rest. Only once the darkness is dispelled is her calling truly fulfilled. And as in life, I know she will confront that challenge with a smile on her face.
Hey, artsy game.
Sister, please don't go.
I couldn't feel sorry for him because he just was such a flat character. He didn't really try as hard as he keeps saying he did. His reason for hating the Lucians was stupid. Clearly the Empire attacked and killed your family, and he tried to save you, but you ran to your mother, who was obviously dead. So the King Regis took his son and your sister to safety. Sounded like he tried, but whatever. It's totally the Lucians' fault, not the Empire that you totally joined that killed your parent. In cold blood, you saw, but whatever. And oh, I hate them so much, so I'm gonna go against my sister's will to live, and her journey, and blah blah blah. Yeah. Like, if he really wanted to protect her, like really wanted to protect her, he should have stayed by her side. All of this. And then he would actually find out the guy he's been working for is the one who killed her. Why did they bring in that whole check the district to see if it's taken over shit? If it's gone. Pawn of the Lucians, yet he himself is a pawn. No, for sure, yeah, Artsy. It's like, really? This guy is like... He is so annoying. And his, like, monologuing... He was like the most infuriating bad guy. Or bad guy, quote unquote. Even in the movie, he was annoying. I'm like, oh god, stop bitching, please. Give yourself some dignity.
Iggy! Gladio! Oh,
This too,
right?
Gladio had a
Where's
terrible,
Pronto?
like, setup and design. Yeah, I get it, it's so-and-so, big whoop.
Well, what have we here?
Don't fuck him. That's what it sounds like you're trying to do.
Arden.
Oh dear. Was I that transparent?
Oh. Arden. Which means I forget his name. I'm surprised his glasses haven't fallen off his head. With the shit I've been doing.
The game's up, my boy.
Did he blind him with the science? Blinding me with science. They could have written him better. His motives made no sense. Like, humanly sense.
Come now, why not follow your liege's lead and stop resisting?
Never!
You risked life and limb to safeguard the King of Kings, only to witness
Weird
him
that we can
fail
change
so.
angles in this cinematic like this.
You must be so disappointed.
Unhand him!
I know.
It's not touching him, to be honest.
Oh, what good is a world that only ever lets you down? Why not end it all right here?
We're able to kill all those fucking mechs and shit, and we're really tied down by some
can't.
human men.
Knocked!
Not my hat.
My, you two certainly had begun fast, friends.
Why did he flip him over? There's some, like, really weird additions to this game. Oh, that's right, they showed us why he goes blind in the stupid trailer for this game. For this DLC. They straight up show us how he went blind and why. He decided to use the ring, which is a really stupid thing to show in a trailer. The whole reason people are playing this DLC is to find out why and how he went blind. I keep forgetting about Arden's little ability to change into other people, because it always feels like it's just used whenever they want to push him into it. What? What? I mean, yes? This is a weird area for choice. Because we all know he goes blind. It's not like I cannot fight him. What, he would just kill me. You done onomatopoeian? What the fuck was all that, Ignis? Jesus. Yeah, I was like, the fuck, don't show us too much.
Stand with Noct and keep him safe. Whatever it takes, I will protect him.
I wouldn't do that if
I wouldn't have done that if I already did. We already did it.
I may not be of blood, but if a glaive can harness its power, then so can
You know, that whole movie that they made?
Kings of Lucis, lend me your strength!
I like how everyone has the same ring size for this ring to fit. I know, right, Artsy? Well, thank you for giving me unlimited power for a few seconds, even though you made me blind. It's gonna make it really hard to fight this guy right now. But whatevs. Oh, he looks like a boy band person. He doesn't even look like Noctis or Ignis anymore.
Then
shown you their favor after
Another boss battle.
Well, if you're so keen on keeping him safe, I'd like to see you try. Yeah. No time to waste now. If you think about it, you're the one liable to wind up dead. Such skilled advisors. What a pity they're all too soft to show you that. Cutting it close. Why not seize this futile show? Your appeals to hope and loyalty will all come to naught in the end. No!
Oh, we're done now?
I think that's enough for one day.
Those are a lot of sounds I don't want to hear in my ear right now.
Nox.
Ignis got hot. I guess that was the shortest little chapter. Tactical amazing. Grade A. I feel like if it ends here, this is by far the shortest DLC. Maybe I'll play the Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Festival little thing. It looked like only one of his eyes went blind.
That was rather reckless.
His hair's all black.
Where's Noct?
Why does he look like Noct?
Is he alright?
More or less. All thanks to you.
He's kind of just saying, to be honest.
Thank goodness.
You know, it's a love-hate for it, as far as the game goes for me. It had so much potential, and I feel like they definitely failed in that department. It had a lot to it. I did like the little bits that I did get, but for how much they built it up to be, and how much they wanted it to be, it didn't hit it. And a lot of the characters were fairly flat,
as well.
or if they did have any development, it was literally from A, B, jump. Like, it wasn't like a gradual understanding and growth. It was like, even like, I wanted to like Gladio so much, and he was so boring and annoying, like always bitching and complaining, macho this, macho that. But I wanted to like Luna Freya's and Noctis's love story, but like, man, I thought this game was gonna be fucking amazing, going through the entirety of the open world that was the original Lucian continent. And going to Altissia, I thought, oh my god, we're gonna get to go all over this fucking place, just like the original area. Nope. No, it became super linear and super flat, and then it just died down after chapter 13. Everyone knows the story about that one. And it just kind of, I wanted this to be a good game. I really did. And it had the potential to be, it really did. But like, it was like, it's so campy and corny. Like, they try and force down our throats to, like, brotherly love and stuff, and it's like, it was not realistic. Like, nobody seemed to actually care about each other. It felt like a soap opera, like a very weird Korean drama the whole time. But it's a gorgeous game as far as design goes. It's just, couldn't get used to everything else. Who styled his hair? Don't jump in front of a man that's blind. I'd probably freaked him the fuck out. Check, but it was too lighthearted and generic. Yeah, no, I agree, Artsy. It had so much potential. It's sad. I was sorely disappointed after that. And the DLCs, like the episodes, are kind of cool. I get to see a little more. I didn't think I was gonna like Promptos at all, but it was actually not too bad. It was fun to play. I didn't care for the message behind it, because it wasn't ever believable. Any of these characters' like tragic journeys and understandings and shit never was believable. Like,
Perhaps it might be best if we brought our journey to a close.
Why?
It's just that, we've already lost so much. Too much.
Are you kidding me?
Why?
That's exactly why I have to keep going. Because if I give up now, their sacrifices would have been for nothing.
He's such a whiny kid, too. Game of Thrones and The Notebook combined into an RPG. Yeah. Yeah. Game of Thrones is very little, though. I would say that's the smaller part of it.
You should know that better than anyone.
And this fucking, like, sounds, people don't go, yeah,
The decision
like,
is
they don't
yours.
say shit like that when they're just sitting there or doing something or go, and stuff. I hate it. That's why I couldn't get into a lot of new animes. I used to be fucking into anime like crazy when I was a kid and teenager, and then it just, I fell out of it so hard because it just became cliche.
To let us share the load. I'll be back.
The load of laundry. Yeah, thanks, Doc, for spoiling the ending. A game like this is bound to have pretty divisive story. For sure, but, like, they had a lot of time to refine it. A lot of games take 5 to 7 years that are really fine-tuned and beautifully made. And, like, some even take less time, and this game had more than enough time to give us something good. And this is, like, this is a teetering between a B and C grade for me. There's a lot of things I really enjoyed. I don't hate it at all. I still enjoyed the game. It's quite... I don't know, like... It felt like a lot of things came out of nowhere too, and they tried to force this idea of sacrifice and friendship and shit, but it never felt real. It always felt like odd. It's just odd. Setting up this potential war between nations, but we got this prophecy thing. Yeah. And it's like... Okay, like, one of my favorite Final Fantasies is 8, and 8 dealt with a lot of politics. It was all about politics, governmental issues. They threw in some magical decisions, but it's like more like that's part of the world. That's just how things were, and they are now an effective problem with it. And they had a logical meaning behind everything that happened in that game, but like this one seems to throw things together. And this whole like 10 years later, he learned to harness his power. Didn't feel like it, by the way. It felt like I was playing the same exact Noct that I was playing before he went into this little crystal journey. And then, like, I love you, man, situation here was, like... I do love that the multiplayer takes place in that 10 years of time, so to speak. Because I was like, I want to know what the fuck happened during that time. How did people survive in this 10 years that nobody knew was going to happen to get the king ready to fight the darkness kind of situation? The PC version isn't out yet? I thought it was out already. And then they kept pushing like a subtle prophecy thing all throughout the game, and then at the end they're like hard push onto it.
I suppose we had some fun along the way.
And our fair share of trouble, too. But I don't have any regrets. Luna and you guys brought me this far.
And it's so predictable.
On my own.
Like...
No, you won't be going
one has
alone.
a love interest that's more like a...
You're right. I mean, I wouldn't have made
mentor
it all this way
wouldn't
without
die.
you guys.
Like, I'd be surprised if she didn't die.
Why stop
you know?
now? In the end, I might not have you at
yeah,
my
seriously,
side,
Artsy.
but I'll always have you in my heart.
Such a weird situation. And those are terrible glasses.
Thanks.
Who the fuck gave him those glasses?
Thanks for
You know he
everything,
can't see,
Iggy.
but he's usually a stylish person. This whole situation too, like, I don't know, like, they never explained what happened to his mom, and they never seemed to make a big deal of it. Noctis's mom, and like, they keep putting his dad as a high and mighty thing, but it just seems like he was just moving along as it goes. And their little one-liners to make it seem like stand tall, or whatever. It just, I don't know, it tried to be more important than it was. It's due to come out in the first quarter of 2018. I see. The point of this game was to get the crystal back and get revenge on the Empire. Pretty much. I would have loved to run around the Empire's location. That would have been fucking amazing, but nope, just a linear part of the story again. So I hit the mic, or the the auxiliary cords. I'm sorry for the static you guys got. A+, or A. I don't know if it makes a difference if we got A+. Sure. Actually, I'm just gonna take a picture of it. Save screenshot. Do it another day. Nope. Unlocked new branch of fate in chapter 3. What? What does that mean? Unlocked extra verse. Unlocked friendly match. Acquired the spell daggers. Various cooking utensils are now available for purchase. Utensils? You received the Crown's Guard casual attire for Ignis. Change into the new outfit and let your hair down for once. His hair was down and just had some of it up. Oh look, the wedding that never happened. I mean, if I overthink about it and try and set it in place in my mind, I can feel the sadness they wanted to put towards us, you know, with Luna and Noct and everyone involved in this prophecy of a world, but it's like they never gave us too much to start caring about people yet. Just the extra verse mean. Resume play from the Branch of Fate in chapter 3? I don't understand what that means. Time for verse 2. It didn't have to be all of it, but at least give us part of it. I would have wished that the Omen trailer came true. Like, yeah, or if they made it more of a choice-based game on what we choose to do with our power, that would have been pretty impressive. Like, the trailers are so much more interesting than this game. And that's sad. So, the verse 2, is this where I would go to verse 2? To finish the main game. You should probably not be watching this stream, Dead Pixel, because, and hello. This takes place in, like, I want to say 75% through the game, and kind of brings up a spoiler. This violinist is going nuts! Sure, I don't know what I'm doing. Normal, I guess. Story of my life. Well, because I don't want you to spoil. This is probably one of the bigger spoils, because episode Gladiolus and episode Prompto are within parts of the story that don't really mess with the main part of the game. The newfound allies race towards the altar, but find that they are too late. Lady Lunafreya, this is where you don't want to listen, has passed. Enraged by the loss of his sister, Rivas lashes out at the still unconscious Noctis, who he blames for Luna's death. Sympathetic to Ravis's plight, yet determined to keep his friend from harm, Ignis takes to arms. So it's just keep fighting Ravis over and over again. So I'll wait somewhere else. What are you guys recording? Will satisfy you, I think. Oh, you're recording something for, like, YouTube recording. Man, this is a very short DLC. Compared to, like, Prompto's. Prompto's was long. Like, a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Gladios wasn't as long as this one. Depending on how you played it, but... Oh, I still gotta play them again. and get all the trophies for them. They're not hard, they're just tedious. We have a few games that devs gave to us and some battle blocks to revisit. Oh, nice! Battle blocks, sorry. So you're just gonna go through the list. I imagine that's kind of how I feel with my backlog of games. So I'm just going through them all to adjust myself. Put my glasses back on. It hurts. This part of the glasses and the headphones, so I usually put it. It looks like I'm reading a paper, like all proper. Oh my god, the loading. I was like just here.
Iggy!
Yeah, I feel bad because it's so small of a channel, so we gotta hang out.
Where's
hang on to the
Prompto?
people that actually give us the games to play. I can get you a hat in time once I get paid next year. Oh, hat in time. That was the game.
What have we here? You, Arden.
Oh, his eyebrows are going nuts.
Was I that transparent?
Well, you're a lot more feminine for Gladio, that's for sure. Would you choose the path that Noctis chose? I always, generally when I play video games, I like to play the good story first, because it's usually the harder one to do. And I always feel like that's the true story in most cases. Like even in Bioshock, that's the one they go with as far as when the continuation of the story goes. Usually bad story parts of bad endings and stuff are usually more of a gimmick for other people to experience. So it's just fighting Arden again.
Come now, why not follow your liege's lead and stop resisting?
I'm gonna look at the other view where we're just looking at
Never!
everything.
You risk life and limb to
This is
save
such a
the
weird
king
thing to have this option.
only to witness him fail so.
It's like they couldn't choose. They're like, oh, what point of view should we do? I don't know. Let's just give everyone the choice. Because they don't really do this anywhere else in this game.
Lets you down. Why not end it all right here?
No. You can't. No!
No! A little lower and he would have got his head.
You two certainly have become fast friends.
And the ring was such a disappointment. The biggest fucking disappointment in this game. When we actually have the power to use it. And it does like jack shit. Like, utter shit. Oh, do I get to choose something else at the bottom instead of like use the ring? I wanna see.
Permit me to make a suggestion.
No, it's okay, thanks.
Rather than follow this flotsam and float away to a watery grave, why not come with me? What do you say?
Oh, that's what he asked me. I wasn't listening to him. Oh, sweet. We get to go the bad guy route? I was gonna say, do we get to wear all leather? But we always wear all leather. Play along! Having arrived at the altar of the Tide Mother, Ignis finds himself surrounded by the Empire. Arden then lays before him two options: come along to Niflheim, or get swept beneath the waves. What sacrifices the young tactician willing to make to save his dear friend Noctis? Oh well, I guess we don't go blind unless we still use the ring later anyway. Sorry, I'm yawning. I've been waiting for Tara Volker to get around to streaming Barrow at Sea since she left Irrational after they shipped the first episode. Oh man, that's a good one to see. Burial at Sea 1 and 2. Ignis finally using his brain. He's being sneaky. Usually these situations, I like to, in my mind, whenever if I'm ever in a situation like these, where you're in between a rock and a hard place, basically, I always think playing along would be the best suit of action, because then you can get into a spot where you can make the enemy vulnerable and then take over from there. But I guess it's usually pride that gets people in the way.
Where are we?
Yeah, seriously, did you just
You have to ask.
knock me out? left me on the floor.
Why, Ignotus Keep, of course.
Sure, yeah, I know that place.
Otherwise known as the current residence of your precious crystal. Have I piqued your curiosity? You must have so many questions.
Like, the city of
Simply
Niflheim
answer yourself,
not liking
if you
the city of Lucia, or the continent of Lucia, made sense to me. Because they felt jealousy and anger in the fact that they weren't given this crystal and they were so far away from the crystal. And they were big babies about it, but still.
What's his game?
But the whole idea of, like, maybe we don't need the god's power, let's kill all the gods and stuff. Oh my god, can you walk any slower? So is this a part of the story that just for sure never happened? I'm also trying to convince Sarah to make her own Discord server. Like you've made almost everyone else do. Oh, really? Is this how we're gonna get there? This slow? Oh my goodness.
Blessed was the man born for the throne, yet he, so impure of heart, was denied by the stone and cast into ignominy.
Didn't he?
Feeding on the dust and embracing
Even
the
Arden's
darkness,
reason for hating
he
everything kind of
spurned
made
the
sense to
dawn,
me.
affecting a life untouched by time. And through the coming of night eternal, he now seeks to exact vengeance upon his own blood.
So Arden is actually a, like, I don't even know how to say, great grandparent of some kind of form, or grand family member. It's the ancestor of Noctis.
Cradle to the king, destined to serve as vessel of its light.
And years ago, when the darkness attacked,
awaited the coming of the chosen.
Arden,
as they fought to
I forgot his real name, but he was the next king in South Prince, basically.
Would possess the power to purge our star of its sky.
Not really must be the chosen king after all.
I mean, is it really that hard to believe? It's not like there's very many candidates for this role as far as what Noct was given. But anyway, Arden was the next king in line. And when the Scourge came to take our star, which is basically a darkness that would take over the star and leave the planet to just wither and die, full of monsters and stuff and demons. Well, he went and attacked it and he absorbed the darkness and it became a part of him. And when he returned back to the gods, they banished him because he was impure of heart, because he absorbed the darkness to save everyone. So he was punished for saving the world, basically, and cursed with immortality. So what he did was he bided his time and waited for centuries until the next line to defeat the darkness comes back. And when that person arrives, which is Noctis. This was my first Counter-Strike. He would, he's hoping if he destroys, like, he wants to let the world get taken over by the Scourge. This darkness that would destroy the world, because he feels they deserve it. Arden does. Which, I get it. With the shit that I gave him, I would totally be in the same boat for years. Whoa. What?
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, seriously, the gods here are just not that great. And it's almost like the gods are not necessarily almighty beings, but that they're just kind of like really superhuman. They almost feel like another creature of this world. And they're just super powerful. But that is not because they are literally gods. They're just another type of creature of this world. They're like titans, so to speak. Not gods, if that makes sense. If you guys understand Greek mythology in that way. Oh, look who it is.
After him.
Who are you talking to? Ignis, it's literally just you. Something big just landed. Looking for shinies. I feel like something's gonna happen with the elevator and I'm gonna just have to go the long way around. You know, feel like there's something else going on behind the scenes of this story. I loved seeing the gods though. I like how Arden was like, oh hello again to Shiva. Because I'm sure he encountered them all throughout his life. And his long life. And then he convinced this empire that destroying them, the Niflheim people, if they destroy...
Once the sacred ring is replete with power, the true king will complete his ascension.
It feels like all these rules are made, by the way, without actually telling people.
The light upon our star. By the power of the light alone is the chosen king made manifest. With the glaive of kings, the stone of legend, and the ring of light in hand, the chosen's power will surpass that of even the gods themselves.
And it's funny because in a way it's like the only way to destroy Arden, the original king, is to have years and years of previous kings
and dawn shall
possessing the chosen king to defeat him, which is an interesting concept. They had a lot of really interesting ideas, and I just feel like they didn't. It's just a fan theory, for sure. They didn't just come back together too well.
This is it.
Wow, this is like right here. Maybe the gods aren't really gods, they're just artificial beings made out to be gods. Well, it's easy to understand how they see them as gods, because they're so celestial, you know, in their looks and size and everything. But I feel like they're just another creature, you know, like the giant ass fucking turtle and the Mantoise in the middle of the Lucian continent. You're looking great. How you doing?
Why are you after Noct? For revenge?
In a sense, yes. But my aims extend beyond the boy.
Yeah, he's just kind of part of it.
Means to an end. I suppose I never revealed my proper name, so allow me to introduce myself. Lucis Kylo.
What? I couldn't hear you.
The king.
If only.
With all the shit you have flying around.
Dear brother, who snatched the throne and cast me into exile. I've never been called your majesty before. Would you do me the honor?
My allegiance lies with the true king alone.
Well then, off with your head.
Ow, you jerk. Ah, you jerk. I did terrible. I'm gonna die now. Do I not have...
True.
Where's all my...
Pity.
Oh, we're supposed to die. Okay. Feels like he just kept going. Out of everyone's fashion, though, I think I hate Ignis the most. I love him as a character, I just do not like his fashion. Like, Arden obviously convinced the Empire of Niflheim, who was definitely within reason to be angry at the Lucian army or continent for almost abandoning it, kind of, not really, but you know, whatever. Politics-wise, they didn't have the crystal, and their cities were not protected by the light, so therefore they dealt with a lot more, and they're almost like an oppressed society. And Arden took advantage of that, and he convinced him to use magic and magic.
You see, the revenge I seek is not upon the boy. I only wish to punish the crystal that cast me aside in favor of that insufferable fool. He's certainly taking his sweet time ascending as its champion, though. Would there were a way to expedite the process! Oh!
This world means nothing to me. Do with it as you wish.
How did you get your hands on that?
It's actually been in my pocket the whole time.
I refuse to let Noct sacrifice his life to save ours. I won't let you take him away.
I
Even
love
if
him.
it costs my own life to save him. I will pay that price!
The timing in this game too is like long periods of doing small bouts of something, then long cinematics, then doing nothing but walking around, long cinematics, fighting. It's like a bunch of that shit. That was a terrible war cry.
To awaken as the true king, he'll need to undergo a few more trials first, and I intend to help.
What's going on with the slow-mo? Where is he? Can't tell if it's any different in the attack. Whoa, whoa. I think I did it.
Prepare yourself!
Sounds nice. Doesn't feel like battle music.
Still try
That's
harder.
nice.
Cutting it close.
Can't see. I don't understand. Alright, what am I supposed to do about that? I'm gonna walk over here.
Fare thee well.
Use restore to rejoin the fray. You mean like I was doing before you kept stopping me? What a weird. I don't. Phoenix down? Yeah. What is going on? Seriously. Thou dost wish to save the king, a sacrifice must be made. Risk my life, sacrifice my life. Sure. Contract is forged, the ring is now thine to control. Oh, I get the not so great ring powers. Deny destiny. Right? This is the most intense I've seen them too. Learn their lesson? I know. You play this in Japanese, the voices are louder than the music. Oh, really? Huh. Ever summons like and fasting. There's a time limit, be quick about it. Oh, okay. Your sacrifice has been granted. Power of the king. damage. Not good with the dodging. Ooh, we break the terrain. That's cool. You don't see that usually.
Your time is up.
Drat.
You ain't teleporting away from me. Get up, use the potion. Use your overclock. They're special.
You're mine!
No, try harder.
Drat.
Whatever. Kept forgetting to dodge. The dodge happens way faster than I'd expected to. Possibilities. B for brilliant. Be quick. Oh, thanks, Artsy.
The best laid plans, eh? It may have eluded me for now, but rest assured, I shall have my revenge.
Ignis!
What's the timeline to all of this right now? Sounded like he just teleported 2 feet and then ran over. I got this wicked scar. It looked like Iggy Stardust.
Ravis. He lent us a hand, if you can believe it.
What the hell were you thinking?
Gladio, stop.
How could we let this happen? How could I let this happen? This is all my fault.
What are you talking about? This whole blame game is like dumb.
No. If I'm really some kind of savior, why can't I save the ones I love?
I chapter 13. I see. Yeah, because this is...
You guys have stayed with me.
Technically, I would have been blind this whole time. And we would have gotten here by train. But... did they convince him to go and save the crystal, I guess? Seriously, the ring's power was way cooler with Ignis using it and with, I forgot his name, but from the glaive from the movie, than him using it.
Lend me your strength! Help me! Protect my friends!
From what? We already destroyed the bad guy. think it would have been more dramatic if you walked your way over. Is he blind still? I think so. Yeah, because the iris is milked out as well. So, do we still have to wait 10 years and let him become the ultimate king, but he doesn't have to fight? Well, I guess we didn't really kill Arden, but we banished him? I'm not entirely sure what happened there.
Well. A king cannot lead by standing still. A king pushes onward always, accepting the consequences and never looking back.
But never looking back is my problem. You have to learn from your mistakes in order to better prepare for the problems of the future. Did you ever read a history book? I feel like this isn't a hospital, guys. You know, that's probably where I should have gone. Well, we gotta protect the city and the people. What are we doing? Looks like we're doing like a grand old tour. Are we just convincing everyone to join us? Luna Freya died. He did nothing. Ignis was dying. He was something. Bros come first for him. Seriously. It's more like he's done fucking around and being a pansy and decides to be a man. Yeah. It feels like he's taking responsibility for his bloodline and destiny, even though he didn't choose it. Because I wanted them to emphasize how much Luna Freya and Noctis wanted to be together outside of their destiny. Like, they're fated to be in a shithole. So we didn't kill him. I guess we just beat the fuck out of him. Rose before Rose. Praying for war is what's up. Okay. Who shaves Ignis? How does he not have facial hair? The fight against Ifrit was pretty wicked, though. And I loved how,
It's been a long road.
Bahamut,
But at last we've
Bahamut
arrived.
and, Shiva fucked him up.
Yeah.
I love the weight of using a summon in this game.
Gladio.
The gods, so to speak.
Iggy.
For 10 years, everything we've done was in preparation for this day.
And today, we finish it.
Right.
What did we change exactly?
Today,
It feels like everything's the exact same.
Tall, together.
The Final Fantasy music. Tom wasn't given a choice to go inside the crystal. It shows him in that timeline. He chose it. Oh, yeah, okay, I could see that, artsy. Oh, and he's not dead. That's a big difference. Okay, you know, facial hair doesn't instantly make someone older. It just sometimes makes them look ridiculous. Especially if the rest of their hair is the same. Oh yeah, he took his father's sword. I forgot that. Well, I mean, he still had to do his destiny. It's not like he had a choice there, but he embraced it, is what you're saying, Artsy. And I believe that too. I sure hope he saw that, because I'm kind of blind. I don't know, is he still blind? I thought it looked like he was still blind, but I can't actually tell. Because he doesn't have all the scars and stuff. You know, I didn't realize it either in the original game's ending, but that everyone died. I thought it was just Noctis at the end, like the sacrifice he has to make as a king. But then I realized, I guess what they were trying to insinuate when he saw his friends with him in that weird crystal realm was that they joined him. But I guess he didn't die in this storyline because we kind of fought back all the monsters with all the armies joining forces. Yeah, he's not blind. Okay. He just still had really ugly glasses. Oh, he didn't die. I think I like this ending a lot better. Because that forced sacrifice was just like, they were just a pawn. Like Elizabeth and Burial at Sea. Your Majesty. Noctis died. Okay, so then I was right. Some people said everyone died. Possibilities. They were with him in the spirit in the ending. The power of friendship. Sorry. Aw, B. That was 25 minutes? That's not bad. Save that. No, thank you. Well, I hit the 2-hour mark with that alone, so that was helpful. I didn't even know that was there. Remember when Ignis sacrificed his life? That was a bargain from the gods. A bargain. Because, yeah, they didn't take his life. Or is it more like they respect his decision there that he made? What's friendly match? Is that fighting, what's his name? Spar against the chosen king and experience the true thrill of combat. I'm okay. Oh, it's fighting Noctis is what it's saying? Hall of Fame. Maybe you're scoring your best score too? Oh, I don't usually play games on easy. I could have done that better. I feel like I have to do friendly mesh. Noctis prevented Ignis' death in the end though, but despite all of that, no one had to die. I like this ending. I like this, even though it's not the true ending. Even though I like the bittersweet of him resting his head with Lunafreya. That was a sweet ending. And it's cool that it added up to the ending, the Yoshitaka Amano's painting of the Final Fantasy logo. But I like this way better. It felt like I had more of a choice and we made a decision for ourselves. We didn't just follow a destiny or stuff like that. Like you were saying, Artsy. The gods then spared Noctis for that sacrifice. I see. So I chose correctly. Noctis Lucius Callum is 114th in the line of Lucius, and heir apparent to the royal throne, chosen by the crystal at the tender age of 5 to one day serve as the vessel for its power and the savior for world who would purge the scourge of the star. I wanted Destiny to be denied. But thing with how they play Destinies in these kind of games is that the Destiny isn't whether or not you can have a choice in making it happen. It's all set in stone, so to speak, and you're just following a line. But how they made it seem like here, it's more like it was forced. I mean, you had no real choice. Shit was gonna happen no matter what. But like the only way to combat it was just to let the Scourge take the star and destroy the world. But I guess that's something that always happens from the sound of it. The Scourge always comes back in some way or form. It'd be cool if in the original ending Noctis was rewarded his life back along with Lunafreya's. Yeah, I would totally be down for that. Because they sacrificed everything for the world. And I felt like those two deserved at least that. At least a chance to live life.
Now,
Oh, we're gonna do this
since
here?
when are you my sparring partner?
I've schooled you in a great many things to date.
But why this now?
Call it a scholar's curiosity, to know firsthand what metal the true king is made of. I may not be Gladio, but underestimating me
My
is a
lips are not
recipe for
moving.
failure.
You're gonna make a meal of this.
And the loser will eat all his vegetables.
Those are high stakes. You might be biting off more than you can chew.
Well, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay. Oh, that was bad. Why am I not moving? I gotta get better at dodging. Oh, you're fucking me up, buddy. Oh, I already used it. Yeah, I did it. I did one.
Prepare yourself!
Damn, you're in the dodge. I know how well it works because I've used it. Gotta get better at that. Ah! You're so annoying, Your Highness.
It's over!
Oh, he's doing something big! You gonna use the spell I just told you to use? Dang it. God damn it. Damn, you cool dodge moves. Oh yeah, he actually uses his abilities. That's pretty cool. That stayed true. He's tired. God damn it, I don't see that square. Like, I feel like that square... Wow, you're running out of spells fast. That square should show up in the middle of the screen, not the bottom of the screen, because I'm not focusing on his feet. Oh, this isn't going well. I'm not gonna do well on this one at all. I can't even get a combo going. Oh, hacks. Why is it focusing over on the fucking building in the back? Yeah, get tired.
It's over!
Think I won't hit a guy with glasses?
Why did he stop? I don't understand why Ignis stops every so often. Oh, yeah, I see that beautiful dance you're doing for me. Well, this isn't gonna be a good fight. I swear to God, trying to dodge is annoying. Fuck. No, I want to try and get the other one. Like this. I'm not down yet. He's just gotta take me down now. I have to come down here, sir. I don't think I can pick up. There he is. That felt like such a sheep. Yeah, I know how to use my fucking spells. Thank you.
Prepare yourself! Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I'm
It's over!
Not going down that easy.
You just use a spell. You just killed me already. Oh, I can't do anything until he murders me. I don't have any potions on me. I would rather do this all over again because I got the hang of it after the fact, but still. Yeah. For parking lot, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that can happen. Your Highness, you're being a little bitch. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, you're such a jerk. Seemed well enough to do that. Yeah, I know. Damn it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Goddamn camera angle, look it! I'm stuck in between the goddamn thing. Where's he hitting me from? Up there? Just do it already. This reminds me of the battle with Core in episode Gladiolus. It was just as tough, I remember. Nope, that's all I had.
If you can't take the heat, maybe you should stay in the kitchen. I'll serve my next dish cold.
Can you give him the checkpoint? Sure. I hate these kind of battles because they're a lot longer. Especially think that allows Ignis to target and attack several enemies simultaneously. The nature of the attack differs depending on whose Belldagger's current elemental enchantment. I mean, it's no like 3-hour battle like the Amanda Toys, which I super leveled myself up, so it was really only about 30 minutes, but still, it's a long battle. Okay.
I've schooled you in it. Call it a scholar may not be. And the loser. Well, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Come get me. Oh, I didn't hit it in time. Man, I am not good with it at the beginning.
It's over! This can't be. It's over! All over!
I'm tired. Oh, I hit it. does he take forever? He has to like show off. Man, I can't get a combo going for very long.
Think I won't hit a guy with glasses? This can't be. Prepare yourself!
Dumb. Doesn't it lock onto him?
Ready? Don't get hit!
Oh my gosh. Oh. Huh? Oh. Oh, I didn't want to use that. No, I don't need to use that.
Drat. Prepare yourself!
God damn it, fucking Noctis, Jesus Christ.
This can't be. It's over! Prepare yourself!
It's really hard to get a combo going on him.
Try this!
Your Highness, you're doing shit.
Not going down that easy.
Damn it!
Prepare yourself! You're mine!
This can't be.
Drat.
God damn it, cheap piece of shit. I didn't think I could actually run away from him. Behind us, you jerk.
Prepare yourself!
This can't be.
Kill me. Can you just teleport into my face? That's what, did I not just use it? Oh, there we go.
Don't like the way this is going.
What? Is he using death on me? You shit!
It's over!
I'm trying to run so I can at least regain my life. Oh, what? He's using him like... Man, that sucks fighting the king. Nope, he's gonna kill me. Oh, there it is. Alright. Where is he? I don't like not... Where is he? Oh, he was stuck. Man!
Drat.
Oh, you fucker!
No.
You jackass. Using death on me.
Prepare yourself!
shit! Ah. Get. Oh, I'm stuck. Well, that's the end of it. I mean, sure, I'll take it.
You're finished.
Fucking Noctis. I swear to God. Whole triangle basically focuses clarity, right?
If you can't take the heat, maybe you should stay in the kitchen.
Well, I got halfway further
Also,
than I
my
was
next
before.
dish
Oh, you can hold triangle to conserve. When did they teach me that? It uses the focus to heal? It makes sense now, but why didn't... Did I miss that note when they mentioned it? Thank you for mentioning it, artsy. I'll try it again. Oh, the load screens. Overclock increases the power of Ignis' spell daggers for a set period of time, regardless of the current combo count. When you're in dagger mode.
Since when are you my sparring partner?
I've schooled,
But why this?
call it a scholar, may not. And the loot.
Those are high.
Well, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Getting really bad at it. Oh, I see. Okay.
It's over! You're mine! This can't be. Try this. You're mine!
Why does he stop? It bothers me that he just stops for no reason.
It's over! You're mine!
Think I won't hit a guy with glasses?
It's over!
I think I'm doing worse.
This can't be.
Oh, you're here, you're here. Came to me.
It's over!
Drat.
Aw, got me in the corner.
Try this!
Run. What did he use? Yes, I know. God damn it. I would hate missing that. Focus too much on that. I hit dodge. I hit the dodge button.
This can't be.
less damage to him. Wow. Run! Any day now.
Prepare yourself! This can't be. It's over!
Oh, what? Thought I had to break down the windmill too. God damn it! Missed two of them.
Can't be.
In a goddamn row.
Prepare yourself! Drat. Ready? Don't get hit! See ya!
Oh my god, can you leave me alone for a second? Saw him using a spell on me. God, run it. Well, pretty sure I did worse than I usually did.
If you can't take the heat, maybe you should stay in the kitchen.
But I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'll do this another day. I don't feel like fighting Noctis tonight. And we'll be back up online, me and Bernice, next week, Wednesday. I don't know, it's been getting harder and harder to stream on Wednesday, so, but I'll try. Worst case, I'll shift it over again to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but I'll see you guys next week. I'll get you guys the stream schedule hopefully soon. Know what we're playing. But thank you guys for watching. It was always a pleasure, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week. Happy New Year. That's gonna be happening in just a few hours. Yeah, and thank you, Artsy Gaming, for hanging out. For helping me too. I did not know the triangle shit. That was crazy. But alright. Thank you guys, and good night. Bye. See you guys next week. Ooh, excuse me.